Welcome to the Chakra House of Healing. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd like to introduce Wendy Saw from Tap Into Your Best. Thanks for joining me today, Wendy.
Well, thank you, Ayse. I'm looking forward to this interview. It's really exciting to be here.
I know, and I've been looking forward to having you on here. So you've got so much interesting information that I know that you're going to be sharing with people, so I'm interested to hearing all about it. You are a specialist of the subconscious mind. Mm-hmm. What is that?
Okay, so our subconscious mind is like the hard drive on our computer. Okay, so what the subconscious mind does is to record all the information, and it records through our five senses.
Right.
So what we see, what we hear, what we smell, what we taste, and what we feel. It starts recording from the time we were conceived all the way to the time when we leave here, and it never runs out of memory, and yeah, it never fails to record. In addition, the subconscious mind also works through the parasympathetic system and affects all our internal organs. So our breathing, our heart rate, blood pressure, everything.
Okay.
We never have to consciously monitor. Like right now, we just sit here and everything is being done by the subconscious mind.
Right.
In addition, the subconscious mind is also a very powerful processor, which is very interesting.
Yes.
So right now, as we are talking, my conscious mind is processing at 40 bits per second. But my subconscious mind is actually running at 40 million bits per second.
That's very interesting.
Yes, so think about this situation. Let's say you're walking in the woods, and then all of a sudden you thought, oh my gosh, I saw a snake. What happened instantly is you jump, you may even let out a scream, and then you push your friend away so that they don't get hurt, and then you look closely and realize, oh, it's just a snake. Well, what happened there, think about it, the conscious mind didn't even know what happened. But the subconscious mind already raised your blood pressure, kick in the adrenaline, has done so many different things. And that's the power of our subconscious mind.
I know, I work with it too when I do the hypnotherapy. And I always tell people that the subconscious mind's paramount job is to protect us.
Yes.
To know our values and our beliefs and to protect us.
That's right.
And that's why I can't make anybody do something that they don't want to do.
Right.
Right? Because the subconscious mind won't allow it.
That's right.
So what are your qualifications to be a subconscious specialist?
Well, in the last 20 years, I've spent over 2,000 hours learning hands-on techniques to work with the subconscious mind. And during that time, I also study holistic nutrition. So I have both area. And I study a wide array modalities of, a wide range of modalities.
Right.
Because I believe that the body is very intelligent and the body knows what works best for it when it needs it. So I study different techniques. For example, I study thought field therapy, which is a technique that you can utilize an acupressure point and just tap on your fingers, and it helps you release phobia, fear, anxiety, and things like that.
Is that the same as EFT or different than that?
Yes. TFT, thought field therapy, is the grandfather of all the tapping techniques. And then I also study brain gym, which is a technique that you learn to improve your learning ability by using movements.
Okay.
And then I also learn Psyche, which is a technique that helps you change your belief system, your limiting thoughts, and through the subconscious mind. So you work with the subconscious mind. And then there is also my favorite, one of the many techniques that I learned, but this one is my favorite. It's called bioenergetic synchronization technique.
Sorry, what?
Bioenergetic synchronization technique.
Okay.
Short form is BEST. So this technique actually helps us remove blocks that create pattern in us. It can be stuck in your mental, it can be stuck in your emotional, or it can be stuck in the physical level.
Right.
And it helps remove that blocks and help you go on to achieving your goal.
Nice. Now that other one that you mentioned, Seiki, I've heard of that too. So what is that? You said Seiki?
No, Sake.
Sake. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Psyche is actually psychology kinesiology. Psyche is a technique that actually works with the subconscious mind. It helps the subconscious mind to release limiting thoughts and beliefs that we have coming from our programming growing up. So, for example, you might have a belief that I cannot be spiritual and rich at the same time.
Right.
I can be spiritual or I can be rich.
Right.
So that's a limiting belief, and Psyche will help you reprogram and rewire your belief system so that you actually believe something that is helping you to move forward in life.
Okay, nice. Nice. Very interesting. I just heard of that for the first time, like in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So that's why when you said it, I was like, oh, I want to know what that is. You have a program called Tap Into Your Personal Best.
Yes.
And you assist people on a personal level, including physical pain.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so same principle in holistic health is mind, body, spirit.
Right?
Right? It has to work as to get together as one. So what happened is our body knows how to heal itself. But
Right.
the question is, why is it not healing? So our body is designed to handle emergency, stress and situation,
Right.
but it's supposed to return to its natural state so that the parasympathetic system can start the repairing and the healing and the restoration. Well, let's use an example. Let's say you had experienced a very horrific car accident.
Right?
And that fear was never addressed completely.
Okay.
As far as your subconscious mind is concerned, you are still in that danger mode. And it's still talking
Okay.
to you. And one of the way you would know it's there is every time if you jump into the car and you see snow, you feel something, not comfortable.
Right.
Well, that's your subconscious mind pulling up that information. Well, your body is designed to handle the stress and then return to doing the repairing. But if that was never addressed, your subconscious mind is talking to you in the background, having that fear, that phobia, whatever
Right.
is triggering, is upsetting your system. So by addressing the subconscious mind, going to the root cause,
Yep.
we take away the trigger and allowing your mind to realize, oh gosh, that happened 15 years ago. Now I can relax. And then the parasympathetic system will be able to start doing the repairing and the restoration. And a lot of time my clients notice that when they address really the root cause of the trigger, all of a sudden they
Yep.
receive some transformational healing and the symptom just disappeared.
Yep. It's funny how emotions and fears really affect us. I don't think people really realize when we go through trauma in our lives or dysfunction or something traumatic happens or we're really afraid of something, how that really upsets our system.
Yes. And then you know what's interesting is Dr. Morter, who is the founder of bioenergetic synchronization technique, he mentioned that there are 6 essentials for life, and it is what you eat, what you drink, how you breathe, how you rest, how you exercise, but the most important one is what you think and how you think.
Yeah.
So think about if your subconscious mind having something that is upsetting your system all the time, and then it's this subconscious mind that control your parasympathetic system, that control your whole body, the rest of the bodily function that is below our consciousness, how are we going to heal? And
True.
then we compound on top, pollution, chemicals, and poor diet, lack of sleep,
Yep.
poor digestion as a result of the trauma. Well, no wonder the body after a while just start talking to us and say, I need your attention. And it could be coming from cold and flu where
Yep.
you need to lie down for a few days, or it could be something more serious like a disease. And if you fail to address the root cause, you may end up having chronic condition.
Yes.
And that's how the
Yes.
subconscious mind function and help with, our physical condition.
Yes. Good work that you're doing. That is
you.
good things. That's good things.
Thank you.
Now tell me about Tap Into Your Business Best program and how you assist people in their businesses.
Oh, this is so interesting. You see, we grow up having a lot of programming coming through.
Right?
We learn by what we see, what we hear, and what we experience in life, right? So imagine your parents have certain beliefs. And when we are between the age of 0 to 7, our mind is in the purest, in the sense that our analytical mind is not fully developed
Right.
at that time yet. And because we learn from hearing what our parents speaks to us or our teacher says to us in that period of time, and in such purest form, our brainwave is actually, it will be very interesting to you, that during the age of 0 to 7, our brainwave is equivalent to the brainwave under hypnotic stage. So you understand now, it's like you're programming your
Right.
child. Now let's say you observe your parents' interaction about money. observe them, how their value about what success mean, or different things is being instilled in you between that age, what would happen growing up? You were already being conditioned. And then, while you are growing up, you start saying, well, I want to be successful and I want to be somebody in the society. But there is a conflict because your mom told you, well, it's good to make a living, but you will be too greedy if you try to have more than what you need. And that is a conflict between your loyalty to your mother and the conditioning that has been established from 0 to 7 to now growing up wanting something bigger and better. By working with your subconscious mind, what you can do is you actually eliminate the self-sabotaging behavior, limiting thoughts and beliefs that you may have, or blocks that you have.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting, and there's so much stuff there that I wanted to allow you to talk about that you might need to come back for another show.
Okay.
But right now,
Will do.
unfortunately, we're running out of time, and what I'd like to know is how people would get a hold of you.
Okay, they can get a hold of me at wendysaw.com, so it's www.wendysaw.com. I also have a blog site, which is wendysaw.ca. You can get a hold of me there. My phone number is 416-543-9921.
Thank you so much. You're just a wealth
Thank
of
you,
information.
Ayse.
It's amazing. Thank you again for coming out to the Chakra House of Healing and spending some time learning about some wonderful information yet again today. And more empowerment, more education, more enlightenment, and I hope some aha moments. Please contact me if you have any questions, if you would like to contact Wendy, if you'd like to ask any questions, or if you just would like to see something else on the show as well that we have not covered yet. Again, www.thechakrahouseofhealing.com. Call me at 647-559-3674, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks again.